Well, hello YouTube fans. How are you today? Well, I'm doing pretty good myself today. By the way, I need your help with something here. Now, if you can see, here is my record player and my receiver. This is my whole main audio system and equipment, and I like to listen to vinyl versus just the digital media. One problem is I turned around and turned it on, and my belt finally gave way, and it turned around and snapped, and it decided to take a stall kind of thing. But the problem is this is a very, very old analog system, and it's going to be very hard to find a new replacement belt for this old record turntable player to be able to listen to the vinyl. But what happened is, because when the belt gets very worn out, it gets stretched and it gets worn very easily on the aluminum platter. If you can see, I will take the top off and I will show you what is going on over here underneath here. And yes, the record player still works. You can see I can turn it on, it lights up, but we have no spinning of the platter. I am moving the platter with my hands. Now, one thing with belts is the tension of the speed of the turntable itself. Now, you have two different types of models. You have one, it's a belt-driven one. That's what this one is. And you also have a gear-driven model. And we're going to go ahead and gently pop off my lid here without damaging the lid any more than what it is. But this is a very nice record player. I really like vinyl, and it's a better than the digital copy version itself. And what I was doing was I was just listening to this one right here. Very beautiful vinyl, and yes, I know it's somewhat dusty, and it's also somewhat fingerprinted and somewhat scratched as well, but it still plays pretty fine with this record player as well. Now, we're going to take the rubberized mat off. You can see this is just a rubberized mat. I'm going to set it over here off to the side for right now. Actually, we're going to take this whole thing and set it off the side completely, because we don't need those two things. What we're mostly interested in is the platter and tuning itself with the belt. Now, this is a very good quality one. This is a high-end model as well. And we're just going to take this off. You can see it's aluminum platter. What happens, because the belt is along here, it gets very loose and it loses tension on the platter itself. And that's what I was like, okay, what's going on here? Why is my record not playing its record? And I just found this out in my unit. You can see. Anybody can help me? I have no idea where to buy a new belt from, or where to get a new belt. And this is the first time I actually have to go looking for a belt, a replacement belt. This is so worn and just decided to snap right there. And this is the motor shaft right here. It is a brass shaft, and this goes around the platter itself. And I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed now. I can't listen to my old vinyls anymore without replacing the belt. Now, tension-wise, it's a very flexy. It has a lot of play and also a lot of give to it. Now, one thing, you could probably use a rubber band if you wanted to, but I don't recommend using that, because rubber bands will deteriorate a lot faster than a record belt itself. But that's just how old the belt is on this older system. But one thing I noticed with the platter with itself. It has apparently a crack inside of it. It's right here. If the camera can pick it up for you. But there's a little crack right there. But it's not too badly damaged to damage the platter or also damage the belt. Now, one thing is you can stick it on your end of your finger and see if you can balance it. And it seems to balance pretty good. Sometimes it may be a little bit heavier than on, but this just sits on top of here like this, and it just spins and it rotates with the belt and motor itself. Now, this is a professional DJ mixing console for a bunch of DJs who likes to scratch and mix records, but I just like the idea of listening to my records themselves. But I can't listen to anything because my belt kind of broke. And that's kind of a sad story though. And also one thing I did is I changed the audio cable. The audio cable was bad on the record player from the amplifier to the switch box. But you can see here is the needle and head right there. And there is some on things. This can play 33s and also 35s as well. And here is the adapter as well. Now, one thing, I do take care of my equipment. I do take care of the platter. And I will also clean off some of the dust it's built up over time on the older system itself. But can you please somewhat help me to find a new belt for this old girl? Because I would love to listen to my vinyl. If you are brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, please like, please share, peace out, bye guys. Well, please see you in the next vlog, and can you somewhat help me, because I don't know where to get a new belt. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.